I've been jamming all morning. Let's see. I have been rocking the morning. Let's see. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's see what this sounds like. Maybe it's going to be too loud too. Ooh, hold on. All right. It is Friday. Let's go after it. I apologize for not being here yesterday, dealing with my mom's house. All that good joy of buying, selling, all that fun stuff happened for me. Now it's happening for her. And we are seeing, I think there's going to be massive moves today in the market. Personally, I just think it's going to be a wild and crazy day. And I'm really excited about it. Have seen some changes of positioning over here. Let's go into our limits for the day. 620, 47, 258, 27, 492, 53. Ooh la la, qu'est-ce que je fais? What did I do? What did I do? I think I hit the number lock button. Where are you? You know what? I'm just really curious. Where are you emailing me? Because I want to make sure that I'm getting it and not anybody else. Because I get so many emails. Let me see. Nope. I get so much junk too. And nope. Let's delete that. Nope. I must be in a junk email list. It's frustrating. Frustrating. Okay. Did you send it December 29th? December 29th? Is that when you sent it? With hi Jane, I apologize. Is that you? Let me see. I don't think that's you. I feel like that, maybe that's you. First name Courtney. Shava, is that you? Okay. So let's get into this. I made a mess of this over here. 492, 53, and I did something too. Look at me. Mistyping. I gotta be extra careful today, but today's gonna be a big moving day. It's an 11. It's gonna be an impulse day. It's gonna be amazing. Is it going to be related to tariffs? Likely. Likely. I think so. I think we're going to see China move. I think we're going to see the majors move. I think we're going to see Nvda move. I think we're going to see like the whole market move. Broader market explosion. That's my thought. Okay, 492 over here. This is incorrect. Let me just fix that. There we go. All right, let's get our limits. I'm going to go back and I'm going to check all that. I feel like I need a personal assistant for my life. I'm so busy. All right, here we go. This is, I like this song. Let me pin our, I'm back at the gym, super motivated, early morning workouts, getting ready for that Florida look. I don't need to post that there. Yo, halt levels, escape. ActiveX content is blocked. Okay, great. That's an annoying pop-up. Don't show it to me every day. I'm liking the meme stock ETF. I do apologize for not being live yesterday. That was because I was on a call. Oof. Realtor, my mom, mitigating this property for sale. Okay. Let's clean up this over here too. There we go. All right. We're going to start off by looking to see where their big money levels are. They are moving them around. Y 689.69. Qs. Where's my clocks too? Qs, you can see I've got some fibs on here. They did not bring it all the way down, but it looks like we're going to head up to 631.80. That is my thought process. 631.80. Big money level is 620.14. So with net, we haven't gone below that, right? We had a oops day yesterday. Oopsie. 252.79 here. All right. And let's go to diamonds. 492.69. All right. I also wanted to, okay, let's look at our calendar. Calendar for today, Friday. Average hourly earnings at 8:35 minutes. Non-farm employment change, unemployment rate, building permits, housing starts. I know, at least in Florida, there are more new homes for sale, and it's a better deal than existing homes. Why? Because those builders want to get out. They want to put that money to work. They don't want to keep it in real estate that's not selling. So I know, especially Pulte homes, if you, well, actually, let's go look here. Pulte. Pulte. Does Pulte even have a ticker? Is that private? Pulte Group. There we go. PHM. Wowie kazowie. Look at that yesterday. Look at that move, right? I'm liking this chart. I liking this breakout. Why? See, this is like real life coming into stocks. Where's the top over here? We had a test. Are they going to break out today? Let's put this on a 5-minute. We are up above. So I would look for a retest. Oh, we're a little low over here. I need it to break above 125, and then you're going to have that next big leg up. So I like Pulte for that. But what I really wanted to show you all this morning are the major trades from yesterday. We have ACWI. Well, why do I know that there's going to be a big move on? Look at this Ford trade. 17 million shares, $254 million right there. ACWI. 365 million. Hold on, hold your horses. Let's do a little recap for the week. Nvda, 716 million on Wednesday. Do you think they're going to move Nvda? Let's just see what that first holding is for ACWI. I did somewhat set this up. ACWI, right? Negative, that's not it. That's the DIA. ACWI. Oh, first holding. Nvda. 1.3 million. Apple, $1 million value. Let's go over here. Let's go back to that dashboard. What did we see yesterday? Oh, look, Apple, 128 million. Let's see for the rest of the week. Do we see Apple here? Yep, 528 million. Let's see. And I will tell you, bought a new Apple iPad this week and they were running out of stock. So I'm liking Apple as well. I'm definitely putting Apple on the list for today, and I'm going to put it to the upside. I like Apple to the upside. Also, Bndx was on that list, right? Bndx over here for yesterday, the 8th. Bndx, total bond. Okay, yeah, we're not going to... I'm not really super crazy interested in that RSP equal weight S&P 500. We're getting major prints pretty much across the board, but not on the Dow yet. So RSP as well. Maybe that's a good option trade if you like to trade options. We are well above everything there. So that is rocking it to the upside as well. Let's look at what's moving just for our pre-market today. XLV is a little bit, but SMR, oh my goodness, I love SMR. We talked about this earlier in the week. Above big money, looking for 35. We're going to continue that move. I believe we have big money below Let's get into the float. New scale. Also, we also have, let's see, our earnings over here, 1866. Yeah, we're well above that. The other one on the docket, meme. Yes, yes. Constant spike. I mentioned this on the live stream, and I appreciate it. I do appreciate that constant spike because I see we're heading on up to 976. In my opinion, they've brought all their big money down below. We are outside of this range. Loving it. All of those stocks. If we come back over here too, let's go to our ETF. Let's go here. Meme. Roundhill Meme Stock ETF. Look at these tickers. NPA, APLD, Bloom Energy, Rigetti, SanDisk, Rocket Lab, Oklo, CRVW, BBAI, Light. So we have all of the holdings here. The breakdown and Circle water bottles, right? No. You've got Highcroft Mining, Hecla Mining, Qubits, D-Wave, CRDO. I mean, we have so many of these stocks that are rippers, right? They just rip to new highs. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we've got silver on the move again today. They brought it down. They're just cycling this. They are cycling this, and 538. I always say 318, but it's wrong. 538 million. I think we're going to see a bigger move on silver again today. Irene is moving. Yep. Right there on that meme stock list. 290 million. Don't worry, it's not yellow. We're going to get rid of that. It's not a warning for us there. APVD, SMU, SMR. Got it. Micron. We got to put Nvidia on. We got to do it. I feel like Nvidia is going to have big moves on announcements. Let's see, 8:30. Let's bring it back on over here to our announcements. Our numbers, right? Okay, non-farm employment change, 50,000 instead of 66. Unemployment rate, 4.4. Woohoo! The FOMC will like that. January 28th is FOMC, right? I believe this is our, here we go. 27th and 28th. 28th is the day for bigger moves on that. Shovel, what's your first name? That will help me as well. Is it Courtney? Tilray is on the move. Okay. Tilray for my buddy Keith. Shout out to Keith. Tilray is on the move. We're going to put that over here. That's a little side note. And we're also going to do AMD and MU. All of the semiconductors are receiving some love. We also had over 60 million on stocks. Let's bring it back over here. Let's go here. Let's go to print lookup. Let's go to stocks. Look at that. That would happen to be the last one I was looking at. And we have some major trading going on stocks. Lots of volume. Let's go above 500,000. Boom. Lots of trades right across the board. Look at that. There, 500,000, 500,000, 500,000, 500,000, 600,000, 800,000, 500,000. Short sale restriction, 500, 500, 500, 500, 76. I mean, we are just seeing massive since the 5th of January, right? So if it's short sale restriction, that means they have to sell on an uptick. If you like wing, let's check out some wing stop. Fried Foods, wing a ding ding. It's hitting the 161. So, you know, I think this might be something that hits a little bit of a pause here. You see how it hit it in the past? It hit the 200, it came down. And it's testing again a lower high here. I would be a bit cautious on that, fish and deer. Nice profit so far, but it might prove to be a little messy. I would wait for it to get up above 282 before I went full on into it, because It might just reverse here, unless you're looking for a short, in which case I would use the 277 as a stop out. Let's check out AXT. What is AXT? Nice little short here from yesterday, 51 million. So we'll put this on over here. AXT. Or also did not look at Tesla yet today. Got to put that on as well. AXT. AXT Inc. I am rocking today. I'm active now on TikTok with my weight loss to the Florida body. So check out my TikTok. I think I might need to put those on. I don't know if I have it on. Let's check and see. Let's do this together. Let's go to carpeprofit.com. Let's check out. Oh, I do. Let's see if it brings it to me. Oh, yeah. That's me. So here you go. All right. So check it out. Already down 2 pounds. Awesome. Loving it. Okay. AXT. Let's go to Tesla. Tesla's moving up. So we're going to put it down here at the bottom. Just because it's red doesn't mean that I feel like it's truly going to be a whole market lift today. We hit the 90 simple on the daily. Looks like that's going to be a bigger move. Daily point of control is still at 446.29 from earnings. All right, let's see what else is moving to the downside. RGC, Bndx. Is this BABA down or BABA up? BABA down. Okay, so we're probably going to see the Chinese stocks start down and then rip higher. That's my call, but I could be totally wrong. FXI pulling back. JD. Yesterday, everything was advancing. JD, I like this. Look at that for potentially closing that gap up above 30 right there. So let's put JD on. Baidu had gapped up and was pulling back. Let's see what Baidu's got going on. Yeah, I like Baidu as well. JD, Baba, Baidu. Any other ones? PDD. Let's check out PDD. I like PDD better than Baidu, I think. Yeah. Any other? Fly X is on the move again today. XXRP, Baba, Onan, Anonymous. You know what? I thought I'd sorted that, but I hadn't. BMNR, pulling back. Let's also, just for fun, check out the coin. Let's check out the coin. Coin is advancing. Let's check out the BMNR. BMNR is advancing. Let's check out MicroStrategy for a quick second. MicroStrategy down. SMCI as a semiconductor. You know what? I like that they have brought that down. I'm putting this on my, hey, let's keep this on watch. SMCI for a potential. It is looking like they've got some positioning going on here. If you can see it like my mind is reading it. I'm seeing this positioning. See for confirmation over here. Do we have any bigger ones? I'm going to make it big and then I'll show you. Ooh, well, 1.35, just this one right here, which was at 30.29 and we're below it. So I'd say it has to go above 30.30 for this to have some bigger movement. Let's see, 60 days. All right, so 30.30 it is. That looks like that's going to be where, let's set an alert for above, let's call it above 31. What's this area right here? 31.80. Definitely seeing some positioning, but I see, yeah, look at that, 31. We got a Camarilla right there. Throw a little alert on. Okay, this song is a little annoying. I'm going to change it as soon as I finish that. There we go. No, don't like this one. Sorry. Do not like that pecan pie. All right, let's tweet out what we are covering today. Let's bring this back. If you all have any stocks or cryptos you'd like to check out, put it in the chat, please. I will check them out as well. All right, let's also check out UBXY over here. UBXY, big money from January 1st or January 2nd, first trading day is 35.07. So we're getting a green there. We had a temporary dip, 26.18, and we are at 25.94. UBIX over here. Did they move it? 558. Now we're at 542. I like checking these inverse ones. I need to add on ZSL over here. ZSL, we'll do that. 34.39. We're at 34.07. SQQQ. This just gives me confirmation in my mind that they are not shorting. And even if the chart looks like they might be saying, hey, we want to short this, it's confirmation to me to stay in the trade because I see that they have shorted the inverse, meaning they're looking for the market to go higher. So if I'm getting signals on the inverse, even though they might manipulate the other one, it's confirmation to me that they want to take the market higher. It's always a mental battle, right? Trading is a mental battle, and I use this as confirmation for that thought process. Like PSQ is close, but the Qs are still showing right here that they want to bring it higher. Not AGQ, PSQ. So PSQ 29.94. Okay, let's ZSL. I need to add on ZSL. And let's do ZSL since the beginning of the year. Look, we had the most volume ever on this. 231 million on the 6th. So that is the signal that I'm really going to be paying attention to. That's at 448, right? So 448. I wonder if I go like this. If I do this and I bring it down, no, cancel. I want to stretch it down. There we go. But I do 448 and 415. Is it going to go green for me? No. I'm going to have to change the attribute there. Okay, but there you go. So it's showing it's still along on silver. After we've had this 231 million shares traded on the 6th, it's showing that it is still a long unless we can get up above 460. So that's my thought on silver as well for all of those people that are silver traders out there. I did trim some position after I saw that, and I went, ooh, I need to sit out a little bit, and then I can go hard with confirmation once it is continued. Okay, SOUN, I do like this over here. I like the fact that this is coming to test this zone. We do have bigger money below us. I would look for roughly above that 1140. Let's also check it over here. I'm going to try incorporating this more so you guys can see the value to this. It's pretty amazing. 1216. So nothing super crazy, no big crazy prints. So far this year on SOUN, everything is below us positioning except for, hold on, let's sort it by price. 10, okay, so only in November did we go higher with selling. So it seems like maybe they are still looking to bring it back up here to that 1280 zone. All right, hope that helped you, Glenn. All right, let me tweet out what we're covering. Bring some more peeps on over. We're going to cover, let's take that off, SMR, Nvda, Tesla, Apple, Silver, Irene, XT, Baba, JD, Pinduoduo, Tesla, Tilray for my buddy Keith, AMD, and Micron. I feel like the tariff news is really going to affect what we have going on there with those. And I'm going to put crypto. All right, and let me copy this over here. There we go. All right, let's bring it on over to the crypto segment. Let's get into it. So Bitcoin, if you guys are new to following me, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. You know that I follow the big money. Where is the biggest money? It's right here for January 1st, this gray line and yellow line. The biggest money manipulates the stocks or the crypto or the commodity, whatever it is. So as long as you have that at your back, you're going to be trading with the billionaires. So that's what you want. You want to trade with the billionaires. Big money for this is 91. You will see that it is moving 91 to 96.43 because I just put it on for January 1st. All right, let's go 31, 39, 90. We got some motivating music. If you want to go to the gym, do it. Don't wait. All you have to do is show up today. Every day, just tell yourself that. I just have to show up today. Doesn't matter what I did yesterday. I got to show up today, right? And who are you showing up for? Yourself. If you want changes in your life, do it for yourself, right? You want to change your family's life, starts up here. That's the hardest part. And then you got to believe it. Believe that you can do it. 138.94. Oh, Zcash here. Guys, Zcash snuck away from me. 507.06. All right, there we go. Let's erase that. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's look at the Bitcoin intraday levels. We saw a bit of a short coming back. We've hit that 33 exponential. Oh my goodness, they love it. You see? 33 break, boom, come back. 33 test, bounce, bounce. And also a trend line, a lot of other good stuff there. Are we going to stay below this or go above it on Friday? Let's see what happens with crypto legislation. I think that's going to be the big tell. But as my buddy over on Trade the Pool, Michael Nass, says, you can see that since they've somewhat institutionalized it, meaning all the big hedge funds and big traders are in on this, it becomes a bit more boring, right? It becomes monotonous. They could run the show publicly now. So 9,513 and 47 cents. All right, let's go to Ethereum. Same thing is going to likely happen to Ethereum. It's going to become a bit more boring. It's likely we've got the Morgan Stanley spot ETF that's coming out, and that's likely going to just sort of create a range that they like to hold it in and they like to trade it. So keep that in mind. You might have to look for other coins to trade for bigger volatility if you really like that, right? Because it is going to be a 31.15 and 62 is the big money. Oh, 31. Let's just get rid of one of these ones. All right, let's go to XRP. You guys are quiet this morning. Am I talking too much? Is my coffee kicked in and you guys are intimidated by my chatter? All right, you can see we hit this 425 down below, so we can go 1.135 for XRP here and 2.085. 2.085. Intraday, point of control, 2.1329. Oops, 2.11329. Hit the wrong button there. Ooh, positioning on XRP. Looks like they sold for now on Ethereum and Bitcoin. And it looks like the same potentially here on XLM. The way that they are likely going to make their money off of crypto, in my opinion, is that they are going to be trading options off of the market and manipulate the crypto. That's my thought. Because they can be the derivatives market has been so fruitful for them that if they do it in that sense, they have everyone put their money into the cryptos and then they manipulate it and they cycle it, then you will see, hey, if we cycle it in this way, we can make money out of nothing. All right, big money looks like it's sold on XLM. These are my thoughts. .143 and 0.139. So I think we're going to see more big money movement, 0.14057 on crypto ETFs for manipulation purposes. Okay, Solana, it looks like they might have wanted to position the sell here. Right now, big money is at 139.82. Let's put above 140.50 here. That's a better trade. Or below over here. Let's go below 137.50. Intraday point of control, 139.82. Yes. All right, and Zcash. So it looks like positioning on 3 of those cryptos right now. Zcash, they sold. I feel like February 19th is going to be a really big day in global financial systems and just global everything, right? Like global acceptance of financial systems. I feel like that's when it's going to change. So mark it down, February 19th. I thought I was going to sneeze. I was trying to catch it, so I didn't sneeze in your ears. All right. Zcash 428 and 436. Big money intradays at 435.05. There we go. Let's tweet that out. Grinding away at it. Working on the chains. Sounds like steel workers. I don't know why. Gives me like a steel workers vibe. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's look at SMR. SMR. Look at that. Look at that. How many days ago was that down there? Friday the 2nd. Rocking that. I hope you guys captured that move. I missed it. I missed it. But I hope you did it. I hope you rocked it. 22.40 here for a potential trade to the upside. Looks like for now they have sold at 22.27. I would put it at a 21.88. Retire on dividends. Great day. 21.88 there. 21.88, 22.40. Let's go check out our short volumes as well over here. SMR 43%. Silver 62% short volume. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing a short squeeze happening today. Irene at 32%. Nvda, how you doing, Nvda? 44%. I'm liking SLB this morning. Apple 26%. Silver 65% short volume on Tilray. Where's Keith? Where's Keith? Where are you, Keith? AMD, 40%. Micron. Short squeeze on open. Yeah, I'll check it while I'm here. 31%. When it's over 60, it gives me the inclination that it's going to be a short squeeze. Right now, it's just at 32. I also want to check out PSLV, 33%, CDE, these silver stocks. All right, SIL, silver miners, 38, PAAS, 36. So the best one to trade for the silver move is likely going to be SLV because it's got 62% short. All right, let's bring it back. Let's look at SLV. All right, let's put up above 71.40 here. Or 70.20. No, negative 70.50. 70.50, 71.40. Big money is at 69.50. Oops, undo that one there. 69.50. Irene. Irene's about to rocket again. We should check out Rocket Labs. Oh my gosh, there's just so much moving. That's why I say I really think today is just going to sort of be a massive move to the upside. But I could be completely wrong. Completely wrong. We got to see which way they take it and just make sure that you're on the right side of that trade. Big money level from earnings for Irene. 45.99. Let's go here. Let's go to Nvda. Bouncing off of that 33 exponential. Oh my goodness. Do you see they love this? Do you see they love the 33s? 33 exponential, 33 days too. Let's just for fun look at this on a 33 day. It's just sort of been going sideways, but we could see this up to 230 next month, maybe. We do have a little bit of a slowdown on that 33 though. $186.20 and $185.50 for Nvda. Big money is at 181.01. Go to Apple. Le pomme. J'ai besoin d'une position sur la pomme, s'il vous plaît. Ah, mais oui, absolument, parce que ça, c'est un bien. Stock. $259.20. I should maybe, maybe I should do like Spanish Thursday. What do you think? Oye, este es bueno porque todas las personas que compran los iPads ganan más dinero para Apple. Okay, I won't. I would need to improve my trading lingo. All right, let's go to Tilray as well. I feel like I could tap into another audience. Que necesitan ayuda en español o en français, aunque italiano, ma c'est troppo anni che io parlo italiano. Okay. Tilray, $10 and $10.40. Big money right now is at $10.27. You love SOUN? Yeah, it's nice. I like SMR. I really like that one. There was another one we were talking about. Oh, XRT. I mentioned this yesterday on Trade the Pool. If you guys don't already know, I'm on Trade the Pool 9 to 10, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So come on over and join us. It's awesome. So for AMD, I would do a short below 205.38 or a long above 206.40. Micron here. Micron is topping out. I'm a little cautious on Micron. For that reason, let's also come over here. Do we have any big prints? Micron, no. Well, let's go to date. 107, nothing crazy on Micron. The biggest one is still below us down at 265.92. 33.50 here for Micron. Oh, I gotta wish my sister-in-law happy birthday. 330.50 there. Okay, let's go to AXT. AXT is low float, be careful. This one is moving though, down $3. This could be the blow off top, day 3 blow off top. This is the one that this is a style that Steve trades over at Trade the Pool. So it's fun because we have different traders that have different styles. They look for different things. So it's an amazing group where we work together and share our ideas. And, you know, if there's different traders, you can mesh with a different style and take on a different perspective and you have to go with what works for you. So this is, I would say, a short below 22, long above 22.80. Maybe we could bring that back down. Hold on. 22.50. I'm going to put 22.50. Then it might pop back all the way up here to 23.50. So let's bring that down to 22.50. That's going to be a stronger level in my opinion. Might get 30 cents out of that. So just be aware. But this one has had big movement overnight. If we go just from post market yesterday to see where the big money path was, looks like 25.84 is where they sold. Let's advance it just a bit. All right, then they bought down here at 18.43 and 22.36. So keep all of that in mind. 22.36, if we go below 22, it might come all the way back down to 18.50. And watch the 28, what was it? Let's go back just a little bit. 25.84, I believe. Yeah, 25.84. All right, let's go to BABA. Tariff announcements likely going to highly affect these stocks. So they might have dropped it in anticipation of saying, oh, these tariffs are illegal. Oh, yeah. And guess what? We see a massive rip, and they have simply positioned this morning. Could be the case. I'm not guaranteeing that. Maybe they just got an extra short on early, but they tend to take it the opposite direction to make people fearful to sell to them. 150.60, 151.80. Oops. They like to use fear in trading, that mental manipulation to get you to do what they want. 157.39. That's where logic and trusting where the big money is actually located, while somewhat ignoring what the chart is telling you, because they can make the charts look any way they want. They can have one trade that's massively high to make a wick. Might not believe it, but they can. 29.47 and 29.60 for JD. This is power. Yes, it is. Power to know the manipulation of the market. Big money level. Oh, I don't have one for JD from earnings. 29.06. Pinduoduo. I'm also on a podcast today at noon. I don't know if it is live. I'm going to check out. It's with Jared. Hold on. Let me tell you who it's with. It is with Jared Johnson. Uh-oh. We need to reschedule the podcast event. Is there? Oh. Okay. So I'm not on a podcast today because Jared Johnson's heading to a funeral. In fact, my uncle passed away overnight, not last night, but the night before. And you know, it's always a reminder to me to live in the present moment and really enjoy life and live life to the fullest, because you never know, right? However, it also depends on what your thought process is for life after you leave your body, right? So my thought process is that our souls are eternal. So it's not as pessimistic per se. 112.09 for Pinduoduo. So they're buying there as well. The only one that's showing selling is Baba. It's not interesting. But JD and Pinduoduo, they are above. All right. And Tesla, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Just a couple days below. Let's also check out and see if we have some bigger prints on Tesla. I know we're above, we're after 9:05, 9 o'clock. But let's check this out. Ooh. Jim Payne, it hurts so good. Expand it here for a second. 1 million shares on January 2nd at 455.08. December 31st, 454.58. And the 22nd at 488. So we are below those million share trades at the moment. So we need to really just sort of see it break back above this 446.29 in my opinion. But I do like the setup so far. I like that it's bouncing off of that 90 simple. I feel like we might have some later prints coming into the picture. Let's put it 436.50 right here. And 438.50. I like your logo there, retire on dividends. 436.50 and 438.50. All right, let's get into the indexes quick. Wrap it up for the day. We are above the big money right now on the Dow. How many people do you know of that had crazy scam pop-ups on their Apple iPhones? Happened to my mother-in-law, happened to my mother. I'm going to put it down below 429.50 because I don't want you all getting into a short when you've got big money right here. So we're going to play it a bit safe on that one. 492.50 and 494.20. Big money intraday is at 493 on the Dow. Let's go to the Russell. The Russell right here. Go here. SNDK. I'll check it out. Terry. How have you been, Terry? Happy New Year. I don't think I've seen you yet this year in the stream. So Happy New Year. I know. My phone keeps telling me to send my sister-in-law happy birthday. Tell IWM to drop a little bit. You want me to jump on it? Well, you can see we do have a little bit of a risk, right, to come back down to 257. But 258.60, 258.60 for a short, and 259.60 for a long. But if you went short, retire on dividends. Did you do a butterfly expiration today? Is that what you did? I feel like you did a butterfly. And you're looking for it to be within your range. Is that correct? All right, let's go 632.80. No, 624. 624 for the QZs, and 622. Yeah, I know you're above here. It would just be a day trade on that. I would not get into a swing trade short on the Qs at 622. Would not do it, but for a little day trade, you could see it drop and test the 620.14 zone. Ooh, they just moved this higher today, right now. They just moved their position higher. Interesting, huh? They like to show us what they're doing, but only if you're watching. Only if you're watching. 690.80 and 692.80. You have a call expiring today. Did you sell it? Because it seems like you would want it to go higher if you have a call expiring today. Did you sell the call? 690.80 and 692.80. Were you taking rent? 250 call. Okay. But that seems like, why would you want it to go down? Unless it was, you sold it. How about you buy the call for next week? That won't really help you. It's just kind of an insurance policy, right? As the premium decays. Just a thought there. Okay. Hope you all have an amazing trading day. Carpe Profit, seize those profits one trade at a time. Don't just have a good day. Have a great day. Bye for now. Another thought, retire on dividends. Once it hits that 250 mark, if you'd bought a 250 call for the next week out, it would somewhat mitigate and you could have profit and still retain some premium and protect yourself. All right.